Hello, in this video I'm going to give you a great tip for making parking easier. It's so simple and it's so easy, and it's something I've taught everyone for many years. What is it? Use your mirrors. Okay, I'm going to change to my phone camera now and show you what I mean by this. So these controls here operate the mirrors, and when you parallel park, all you have to do, parallel park, bay park, whatever, if you have the mirrors down, you notice you can actually see the bays there. You can see it. You can see my cameras as well. This is what it looks like when I film a video. So see the line there and the line there. Now if you have the mirrors up like this, they'd normally be like there. You can't see it. And the other one would normally be like that. You can't see it. And I have this all the time. People say to me, when I say to them, put the mirrors down, not the windows, put the mirrors down. And people say, oh, but what if the examiner marks me down? They're not going to mark you down. Why would you get marked down for doing that? What's the problem with doing that? There is no problem with using your mirrors at all. That's why they go down. You must say to people, why do you think they make them to go down so much like that? Some people say it's because if you're short, you might need the mirrors down. If you have to have the mirrors set like that, you'd have to be about an inch tall and be sitting virtually on the floor to need the mirror down that much. That's why the mirrors go down. And all you do is simply select the mirror. This confuses people. This really gets people sometimes. Press the one you want, the left, over there, and then hold down. So I hold down, going to be out of focus there, hold down, mirror goes down. And I'm not having a go at people, but this is quite funny. People end up laughing about this. Loads of people do this. They want to put the mirror down, so they say press the left mirror, okay, and then hold down, and they do this. It's not moving. It's not moving. And I say, no, press the left button, yeah. Now press the arrow down. It's not moving. I don't know why everyone always presses the button twice. You press the button once, it lights up. Operate the mirror. Everyone gets that wrong. It's so funny the way, I'd say virtually everyone I've ever taught, they always do that, and they just keep pressing the button. You select the mirror you want, hold the arrow up or down, and it's easy. You will not be marked down. You won't fail for it. That's how you do it. There is one thing I would really love to understand about this, which a lot of learners do. I'd say most people, about 99% of learners do this, and I'll never understand why. When I ask them to hold the button down, to put the mirror down, they do this. They tap it, and I say, no, you need to hold it. And they go, oh. But when a learner puts the mirror down, this is how they do it. And I'm not joking, I've had people doing this for like 30 seconds to put the mirror down. Can anyone please explain why the learners do that? I don't get it. Why do learners have this thing about holding the button down? This isn't just one or two, this is dozens I've had, and they just do this. Can anyone please explain why that is? I remember once, I'm going to switch back to my other camera now, and I'll talk to you about this there. So yeah, I remember once I had this man I was teaching, and I told him about putting the mirrors down, and he says, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. And I said, why? And he said, well, my friends are going to laugh at me. If I put the mirrors down, they're going to laugh at me, and they won't think I'm a real man. What? So if you're crashing into the curb and crashing into parked cars, they'll think you're a real man. But if you put the mirror down, you're not a real man. And he had this thing, he just said, no, I'm not putting the mirrors down. I want to do it properly. And he said to me, well, how do you do it when you drive? And I said, well, I put the mirrors down. And he said, oh. There is nothing wrong. I don't know why people have this thing about putting the mirrors down. Even on the driving tests around here, if you drive off, which I'll do in a moment, so I'll put my belt on. If you drive off and the mirrors are still down, they'll often just say, oh, remember to put your mirrors up. The driving test is not always like people think. People have this thing about, if I put the mirror down, they're going to mark me down, they're going to fail me. Why do people always think that? I never understand why people think they can't have the mirror down. The mirrors are made to go down, and I've mentioned this before in other videos. In some cars, you can even pay to have this optional extra, where when you go into reverse, the mirrors fold down for you. Last time I checked, it was £250 an option to have that fitted. So when you go to reverse, the mirrors fall down for you to help you park. There is nothing wrong with having your mirrors down, so don't be afraid of having them down. It doesn't mean you're not a real man or a real woman, whatever he was on about with that, I don't know. Put the mirrors down and you'll park a lot more easily. So thanks for watching, check out my other videos, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.